Have you ever had one of those moments? You're in a room full of people, maybe at a party, in a meeting, or even just hanging out with friends, and a brilliant thought pops into your head. But just as you're about to share it, a tiny voice inside you whispers, "What if it's stupid? What if they laugh? What if you're wrong?" And just like that, you swallow your words. You shrink back. You stay silent. That, right there, is the confidence gap. It's not a canyon, it's a crack. But it's a crack that can stop you from living the life you're meant to live. What if I told you that the person you admire, the one who speaks up, who takes chances, who seems to just glide through life, isn't that different from you? They've just learned a simple secret. Confidence isn't a magical gift given to a lucky few at birth. It's not about being the loudest person in the room or never feeling fear. True confidence is a quiet, inner knowing. It's the skill of trusting yourself. And the most beautiful part, it's a skill you can build, like a muscle. Think of your confidence as a muscle. For years, maybe you've been letting it rest. You've avoided the heavy lifts, the difficult conversations, the new challenges, the risk of being seen. So, of course, it feels weak. But starting today, we're going to start training it. We're going to feed it the right fuel and exercise it with the right movements. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the most authentic, capable, and fearless version of you. Let's begin this journey. Part 1, The Great Lie, Debunking. What confidence really is. Before we can build, we have to clear the construction site. We need to get rid of the junk we've been told about confidence. Myth number 1, confidence is being extroverted and loud. This is perhaps the biggest misconception. Confidence is an internal state, not an external performance. You can be a quiet, introverted person and be incredibly confident. Confidence is the quiet student who raises their hand to ask a silly question because they value learning over judgment. It's the artist who shares their work, even when they're not sure it's perfect. Confidence is authenticity, not volume. Myth number 2, confidence means you never feel fear or doubt. Absolutely not. Confident people feel fear all the time. The difference is their relationship with it. They feel the fear, acknowledge it, and then ask themselves, what is more important right now? My comfort or my growth? They do it despite the fear, not in the absence of it. Fear becomes a compass, pointing them toward what matters. Myth number 3, you need to be an expert to be confident. This is a trap that keeps us from starting. You don't need to know everything to contribute something. Think about a toddler learning to walk. Do they wait until they're experts? No. They stumble, they fall, they get up. They operate with 100% confidence in their ability to learn, not in their current skill. Adopt that mindset. Be a confident learner, not a know-it-all. So, if confidence isn't about being loud, fearless, or all-knowing, what is it? True confidence is simply the proof you give yourself that you can handle what life throws at you. It's built on a foundation of self-trust, and we build that trust through small, consistent actions. Part 2, The Foundation, Building Your Self-Trust. Bank account. Imagine you have a self-trust bank account. Every time you make a promise to yourself and keep it, you make a deposit. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you make a withdrawal. For years, you might have been making withdrawals. I'll start the diet tomorrow. Withdrawal. I'll apply for that job next week. Withdrawal. I won't let them talk to me that way again. Withdrawal. Soon, your account is empty and you don't trust yourself anymore. You feel weak because you've consistently proven to yourself that your own word doesn't mean anything. The fix is stunningly simple. Start making tiny, manageable deposits. Deposit number 1. Promise yourself you'll make your bed every morning, and then do it. Deposit number 2. Tell yourself you'll go for a 10-minute walk, and then do it. Deposit number 3. Decide you'll drink 1 extra glass of water today, and then do it. These seem trivial, right? But they are not. Every time you do what you said you would, you send a powerful message to your subconscious. My word is my bond. I am reliable. I can count on me. When your self-trust account is full, walking into a room full of strangers isn't as scary. Why? Because, deep down, that you can handle the interaction. You trust yourself to be interesting, to listen, to navigate the conversation. You've built a track record of reliability with the most important person in your life, you. Part 3, The Game Changer, the power of the third person. Here's a powerful psychological trick. When you're facing a situation that makes you nervous, like giving a presentation or having a difficult conversation, your mind is flooded with first-person noise. What if I mess up? What will they think of me? I'm so nervous. This is a recipe for anxiety. Let's switch the channel. Imagine you are your own best friend. You're in the audience watching yourself. Now, from this third-person perspective, what would you be thinking? You wouldn't be criticizing your friend's tiny stumble over a word. You'd be thinking, wow, look at her up there. She's so brave for speaking in front of all these people. She's doing a great job explaining a complex topic. I'm so proud of her. This simple shift in perspective is a game changer. It replaces self-criticism with compassionate support. It allows you to see yourself as others see you, not as a bundle of flaws, but as a capable, courageous human being trying their best. Try this the next time you feel self-conscious. Step outside of yourself and become your own cheerleader. The critic in your head will lose its power. Part 4. Your body. The remote control for your mind. Your mind and body are in a constant feedback loop. If you feel insecure, your body slumps. Your shoulders hunch, your eyes look down, your voice gets quiet. But here's the secret. You can run this loop in reverse. You can use your body to tell your mind that you are confident. It's like having a remote control for your brain. Research by social psychologist Amy Cuddy popularized the concept of power posing. The science is simple. By holding a confident posture for just 2 minutes, you can create a real chemical change in your body. Your testosterone, the dominance hormone, increases, and your cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases. You literally become biochemically more confident. You don't need to stand like a superhero in the elevator, though you can if you want. Just try these tiny tweaks. Stand tall. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Pull your shoulders back and down. Open up your heart. It signals to your brain that you are open and unafraid. Make eye contact. When you speak to someone, hold their gaze for a moment longer than feels comfortable. It signals engagement and assurance. Slow down. Whether it's your speech or your walk, slowing down conveys that you are not in a rush, that you own your space and your time. Before your next challenging situation, find a private spot for 2 minutes. Stand tall, put your hands on your hips, chest open. Breathe deeply. You are not faking it. You are becoming it. Part 5. The vocabulary shift. Rewriting your inner monologue. The words you use, both out loud and in your head, shape your reality. Let's upgrade your vocabulary. Stop. I hope I don't mess up. Start. I am prepared and ready to handle this. This shifts you from a passive hope to an active state of capability. Stop. I'm so nervous. Start. I'm excited and full of energy. Fun fact. The physiological feeling of nervousness and excitement is almost identical. Racing heart, butterflies. By simply renaming the feeling, you tell your brain to interpret it as a positive driving force, not a paralyzing one. Stop. I have to, e.g., I have to go to that party. Start. I get to, or I choose to, e.g., I get to meet new people. I choose to go and have a good time. This transforms an obligation into an opportunity. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your life. Stop. I'm sorry for bothering you, before asking a question. Start. Thank you for your help with this. Apologizing for existing shrinks you. Expressing gratitude acknowledges the other person's value without diminishing your own. Listen to your self-talk today. Catch the old, weak language and replace it with the new, confident vocabulary. You are programming your brain for success. Part 6. The final piece. Action is the antidote to fear. Knowledge is powerless without action. You can understand all of this, but if you don't act, nothing will change. The single most important principle for building confidence is this. Action comes before confidence, not after. You don't wait to feel confident to speak up in a meeting. You speak up, and then the feeling of confidence follows. You don't wait to feel confident to ask someone out. You ask, and regardless of the answer, you feel confident because you had the courage to try. Fear will always be there. It's a primitive part of your brain designed to keep you safe. But in the modern world, it often keeps us too safe, stuck in a cage of our own making. So, here is your mission, should you choose to accept it. In the next 24 hours, do one small thing that scares you. Just one. Compliment a stranger. Voice an opinion in a group. Sign up for that class you've been thinking about. Dance when your favorite song comes on. Even if people are watching, it doesn't have to be a giant leap. A small step is enough. With every single action, you're sending a seismic message through your entire being. I am the kind of person who does this. You are collecting proof of your own courage. And one day, you'll find yourself in that room again. That brilliant thought will pop into your head, and that tiny, doubtful voice will pipe up. as it always does. But this time, you'll hear a new, stronger, quieter voice. It will be the voice of the person who has made deposits in their self-trust account, who stands tall, who speaks kindly to themselves, and who has a track record of taking action. And that voice will simply say, "Go on, say it. You can handle whatever happens next, and you will."